What if I told you that there are thousands of fish that have sex at midnight on sandy beaches? You'd probably think I was lying, but I promise you I'm not. It's getting kinda late. Let's go see if we can find these fish.
On the beaches of Southern California and Baja California Norte, you may be surprised to learn that there are fish called California Grunion that have massive orgies on spring and summer nights. We're talking in the tens of thousands. The tide is highest just after the full and new moon, and that signals to the Grunion that it's the perfect night to get lucky or die trying. It all starts out with males scouting the beach for predators. They hope to make it back to communicate with all the others that the coast is clear. There is no shortage of predators, like these hungry night herons. These birds have the remarkable ability to predict Grunion Runs. They wait patiently, hoping to snatch a Grunion. It definitely takes a certain skill to do so. Despite flirting with death, the Grunion continue on the beach, vastly outnumbering any predators. Now, they'll make a run for it. It may seem like there's no Grunion on the beach, but they start to come out in great numbers, slowly lining the shore. Being out of water for this long would kill most fish, but Grunion are built different. They can stay out of water for up to 15 minutes, and they will dramatically slow down their heart rate. How long would you hold your breath to get laid? After they make it to the shore, it's time for sex! Males will position themselves next to females. After the waves wet the sand, the females will burrow tail first into the sand by vibrating at incredible speeds, liquefying the sand. While she does so, males, as many as 8, will swarm her, hoping to fertilize her eggs with their sperm, known as Ludt. She will lay anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 eggs, and probably not remember who all the baby daddies are. The males will be the first to leave, and soon after, the female wriggles free and heads back to the ocean. The males will make their way back to the party, hoping to fertilize some more eggs that same night. Once they've all gotten lucky, they will return to the ocean. Pelicans and other marine predators like dolphins, sea lions, and countless others are also hoping to eat Grunion. One night when I was out filming, there were no less than 100 pelicans diving off in the distance. Back on the shore are the not-so-lucky ones, who were washed up by a big wave and died trying. But the legacy of Grunion lives on. Left behind are thousands of fertilized eggs. The sandy beaches serve as an incubator for the eggs, providing them with oxygen and a safe place from marine predators. They will develop over the next 7 to 9 days. When the tides are highest again, the babies wriggle out of the eggs and are off to start their lives, and hopefully live long enough to one day join the party. While the eggs are safe from most marine predators, they aren't protected from shorebirds, hoping to eat some caviar. But their biggest threat comes from us in the form of capitalism.
Capitalism requires us to exponentially grow the economy, to exploit human labor, and to overproduce more commodities than we can ever use. This poison has extracted all it can from nature, and this leads to ecocide, which is the intentional destruction and degradation of the environment. What this looks like for Grunion is beachfront development swallowing up more habitat every year. Sediments that would normally wash out to the ocean and replenish beach sands are blocked by dams and seawalls. Waters are polluted from chemical runoff from factories like the Chevron oil refinery down in El Segundo. And on top of all of this, Grunion are threatened by poaching. Across the world's marine ecosystems, the ocean is bearing the burden of our overconsumption. We are extracting fossil fuels from the ocean, overharvesting fish from its waters, and turning it into our landfill with thousands of tons of floating garbage. Capitalism has led to warming ocean temperatures, rising sea levels, and shrinking beaches, a recipe for mass extinction. If you would like to help Grunion, there are a couple of things you can do. If you see poaching, you can report it to the Department of Fish and Wildlife. It's important to call multiple times so they understand the urgency of the situation. Additionally, you can be a community scientist and help researchers learn more about Grunion Runs by being a Grunion greeter. Doing these things, we can have a huge impact, and collectively, we can ensure that Grunion are never endangered or become extinct. You know, I want to live in a world where people are generally more aware of Grunion and the critical role that beach ecosystems have. There's so much life all over beaches, and it's a lot of fun to learn about beach ecology and urban wildlife. Finally, thank you to Big Grunion, Big Beach, and Big Nature for sponsoring this video. I couldn't have done it without their support and yours. Thank you.